Thanks for joining us once again at Great Commission TV Toronto. We're going to be talking to you about a very, very important thing: your finances and debt. What God says about debt, and how to manage your debt. Being a financial advisor for years, I've helped a lot of my clients, get out of debt, and I myself have been in situations where I had to really adjust myself and bring myself out of so many situations. So when I talk to you, it's not going to be just what I've learned. It is also going to be certain things that I've learned over the years as to how to keep away from debt, and how to live a life which is free of debt. So even as a lot of people basically go through this time of Christmas shopping, you find wherever you go into any cashier, you'll find a lot of plastic cards coming up, credit card after credit card after credit card. There's a small secret in this whole thing. The secret is, if you notice, why did they basically bring a credit card in the first place? There was a company called Sears way back. There are a few branches right now in Toronto, but there was a company called Sears, and they were not doing really good in their sales. So their marketing team came up with a plan and said, listen, let's have a store card. A store card, literally what it does is it gives credit to buy inside their store for a certain amount of money. So you get approved immediately, $5,000 or whatever amount of money, and then you can use your store credit card and buy whatever you want to. You can buy jeans, you can buy dresses, you can buy t-shirts, you can buy whatever you want to buy. And what Sears noticed was that Sears, their sales tripled. It went 3 times over. And they were wondering how come. But this is the secret, because the secret in that, because people love debt. They love anything free. And they don't get it that they have to pay it later on. And with what happened with Sears sales really jumped up. But a lot of people got into trouble. A lot of people, their credit was ruined because of that particular thing. Because what happens is, when you get a plastic card, you go to the cashier and give the person the plastic card. The cashier swipes the bill, if it is, let's say, $100, $200, and what does the cashier do? Cashier gives you the same card back. So here you are, you're giving a card, and then you're getting the card back. You're not getting half the card or quarter of the card or whatever. You're getting the same card back. Totally different from cash. Cash, if I have $100 and if my bill is $90, I pay the $100 and I'm going to get only $10 back. My whole body feels it. My whole body will feel exactly what happens. Okay, but with a credit card or a debit card, you don't feel it, because it's plastic going into the cashier's hand and it is returning back to you. So you don't have an immediate reaction to it, and apart from that, you have bought something that you really, really like. So your emotions are high. You're very happy. You're a bubbly person because you're getting this new jean or new jacket or new shirt or new dress or new whatever, right? A new TV or whatever. So your emotions are high. So you don't feel it. So that's why it's important that you don't get caught to the system that the world has brought in to grab your money and to put you or throw you into debt. You have to be very faithful with the little money that God has blessed you with before He starts blessing you and opening doors that where you can go buy anything you want to buy. So I'm going to back this thing with the Word of God. In the New Testament, there's a book called Luke, as you know, Luke chapter 16, verse 10. It says, "He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much, and he who is unjust in what is least is unjust also in much. Therefore, if you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon," mammon is basically money, "who will commit to you, to your trust, the true riches?" I'm going to read that again. "Therefore, if you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches?" The true riches. So, if you have got a little money, let's say your pay is $500 and you're gone and open your credit card and spend $800. Hello? There's a problem here. Okay? So if you have $500, you need to know how to budget. You need to know how to use what you need to use, without putting yourself into a very ugly situation come the next month when you see the credit card bill. So my advice to you is how you need to deal with this particular thing is put away your credit cards. I know it's going to be tough, right? Put away your credit cards and start using cash, and stack cash up in your wallet or in your purse, and go do your shopping, because that way you will know exactly what you spend, and what you spend for today, write everything down. You spend this amount, where did you spend it? You will have a note as to where you spent it, and try to get away from credit cards as much as possible, and you will be so blessed. You'll be able to sleep well, your credit will not be ruined, and you'll be able to do a lot of stuff without your credit cards. Credit cards are there to ruin you, trust me. It will ruin you. If it didn't ruin you today, it will ruin you in a month's time. And if you're ruined already, you know what I'm talking about, so don't keep using that. Start paying it off as much as you can, but start using cash. If you don't do the shift from credit cards into cash, you will fall into that trap, because that is made to that is designed to trap you and put you into debt and throw you into debt, where credit card companies can keep earning cash on interest. Okay, so I hope that you will change your attitude, especially this seasonal time where a lot of shopping is underway, that you will start using your cash instead of your credit card. Say goodbye to your credit card. You don't need it, trust me, you don't need it. And there's also another very interesting thing. 90% of us, we go on credit. 90%. The balance 10% doesn't need credit, because they're so rich. They don't need credit. They use cash, and that's why when the markets are crashing, they go buy a lot of houses and things of that nature, and then when markets crash, it's really good for them. They can make even more money. So be wise with your money, and do what's right for you. Stop playing the cash game like back in the old days, where people had only cash, no credit cards. Credit cards will ruin you. If it didn't ruin you today, it will ruin you tomorrow, or very soon you're going to be in trouble. So you better take this as a warning, and then adjust your life so that you will have a really happy holiday and a really great January. Merry Christmas to all of you from our channel here, Great Commission Television, Toronto. Thank you for joining us, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.